It's a displacement activity. She often does that when she's agitated.
What's it supposed to do?
Take the dust away.
But the extractors do that.
Doesn't make any difference anyway. It's not plugged in.
Going up to the club?
Yeah.
Well, don't be late.
Why don't you start?
You know how he gets.
What business is it of his when I come in?
He worries about you.
If anybody tries to mug me, I press my bleeper.
Fat little good, he'll be dead by the time he finds you.
Or they will.
Thank you for switching on my voice function. What can I do for you?
I'm worried.
Would you like to play tennis?
No, that's okay. I'll study some more.
Boy, one of these nights we'll end up in trouble. Must be dark by now. We were supposed to eat hours ago.
Do you want me to get you something?
We'll eat together like we always do.
That's him coming down now.
Not before time.
Was something wrong?
You know fine well something's wrong.
I'm sorry, I'm not telepathic.
None of your lip. I'm warning you. What time of night is this to come home at?
Well, I don't know. What time is it?
Get that damn thing away from me.
Oh, that's it. Resort to violence. Been down the pub, have we?
And you listen to me, sonny boy.
No, you listen to me for a change. You think you're a big man, don't you? What, father of the household? Just because you can throw your weight around, you think you're the boss. But that's the only thing that gives you precedence in this family.
Gary.
It's okay, Annie doesn't understand me. I've told you before, he's a dinosaur. You are not the breadwinner. I am an Annis. Now, you and my mother both fill your faces at our expense.
Gary!
So in future, I will come home whenever I flaming well please.
Stop it! Stop it!
What's going on? For God's sake, Anne, punch us out some pizzas.
Then Thoth stood up and spoke to the rest of them. I see the moon, he said. Now I see it in one place, then another. The moon does not stay in one place in the sky. And from its journey we say when we shall meet after many months of hunting. Now let us make great stones to stand to mark moon's journey. And where there is no stone, great moon shall shine. And where her light touches the earth, there shall we lay a stone on which to make our sacrifice.
Gary?
Such, said the computer, were my origins within the tribes of man.
Yeah?
I'm sorry I hit you, son. But you shouldn't goad me. You know what I'm like when my temper's up. What kept you tonight, anyway?
I was at the club.
But the club finishes at 7, so you can all get home at a reasonable hour.
But it's what happens afterwards is interesting.
What happens afterwards? Oh, I see. So you were chatting up the birds, were you?
The what?
The lassies. Were you talking to girls?
Yeah, there were some girls there as it happens, but we were discussing the signals.
What signals?
The signals they've received in Ohio Observatory. From outer space.
Oh, flying saucers.
No, just signals. Proof that somewhere out there is intelligent life and that it's trying to contact us.
What's it saying?
Well, nobody knows.
How do they know it's saying anything?
Well, it's saying something, all right. Now, that's the 4th satellite to be knocked off course this year. There's something going on up there.
There's something going on in my back. I'm away to my bed. Leave you to sort it. I'll put off the light for you.
No, that's okay, I can manage.
So I said to him, what kept you, son? Were you chatting up the birds? You know, you hadn't a clue as to what I was talking about.
You can't expect the boy to understand all that you say to him. You're that old-fashioned the way you speak. It's as if you're speaking a different language.
Even when I explained that birds meant lassies, he still wasn't interested. All he could talk about was signals from outer space.
Young people are different now.
Some things never change. He should be taking an interest in women. I know I did at his age.
Aye. Well, don't judge him by your standards.
I was a bit of a lad in my day, eh? And yous are the one that should know about that.
Stop your nonsense, Joe. Put out the light and get to sleep. What's the matter?
My back, it's killing me.
Well, lie down, then.
Damn, worse when I'm flat.
Take a painkiller, then.
You know, I hate pills.
Well, I've already had my sleeping pills. So if you're sitting up, you're on your own.
That's nothing unusual. Shouldn't have hit him like that. Shouldn't have hit him.
Gary, I've told you before, no reading at the table.
I don't see why not.
It's rude.
Whatever that means.
You can always tell a gentleman by his manners.
All right, you two, stop your bickering. I have an announcement to
An
make.
announcement? What about?
I have decided.
What have you decided?
Do you know what I think this family needs?
A sudden death.
Well, go on then. Don't keep us in suspense.
I like suspense. Makes life interesting.
This family needs a holiday.
A holiday?
A holiday?
A holiday?
What is a holiday?
What's a holiday? A holiday is, well, in the good old days when we used to work, a holiday was, well, we'd go away somewhere. You know. Agnes, tell her what a holiday is.
A holiday's a chance to relax and take things easy. Put your feet up, lie about all day in the sun and do just nothing.
Sounds boring.
It doesn't sound much different from what we do at the moment. Apart from the sun, and we've got a sunray lamp for that.
Nowadays, holidays are different. Look, see, I got these from a fella in a pub. They're called holiday brochures. Eh? Listen to this. Ecology.
Where's that?
Ecology.
An anti-pollution holiday. Spend 2 weeks cleaning a despoiled beach. Protective masks and clothing supplied.
Don't like the sound of that.
Or this self-awareness holidays. Gestalt groups and individual counselling. Greet each day with a primal scream.
No, don't much fancy holiday camps.
Oh, what about this one? Erotica. A seductive and stimulating holiday. Relive the seediness of sinful Soho.
Remember we went to Soho once, Joe? We had spaghetti.
Hey, how about this one, Dad? It's called work. Dig holes, spread tar, clock into a factory. Work a Ford assembly line, scrub like a housewife, starve like a peasant.
Let me see that. A working holiday. Take your family on a working holiday with the Ministry of Defence. Hard manual labour. We guarantee you'll break some sweat. It's a special kind of camp run by the military.
Yeah? Where is it?
Helensburgh.
That's where all the missiles are.
Yeah, it's an underwater defence base. You get to it by submarine.
Submarine? You won't catch me going down in one of those things.
Where's the spirit of adventure, Mum?
I remember when I was a little girl, we went to Helensburgh once for a holiday, but the nearest we ever got to go under the water was going in for a paddle.
How much does it cost?
That's the amazing thing. It doesn't cost us anything. As a matter of fact, they pay us. Collect your wages at the end of each week in a genuine pay packet.
Real work. Sounds incredible.
Aye, sounds too good to be true.
Oh, you don't think we should go then?
No, I think we should. Well, I'd like to see the missiles at close range.
Anne?
Yes, I suppose so. If work's all that you say to us, should do us some good.
Agnes,
I don't know.
what don't you know?
I don't know that I want to go to Hillsborough. It's too far.
It's only 20 miles.
And I wouldn't want to be away from home too long.
Why not?
Well, there's all the plants.
The plants are in automatic sprinklers. They can look after themselves.
I suppose. Oh, but you know, a holiday. The very thought makes me nervous. I mean, it's going to be so strange.
But don't you understand, Agnes? This isn't an ordinary holiday. We're going to get the chance to do some work. You see this here? This is for holding your tea and your sugar. You put your tea in one end and your sugar in the other. Then, when you want a brew up, you drink it out of this.
I'm beginning to worry about this holiday.
It's an experience.
It's the fact that it's a defence establishment that worries me. I don't really approve of nuclear weapons.
Doesn't matter whether you approve of them or not. You're committed to them.
Says who?
You live in a family, don't you? And a home with 4 walls around you. Well, that's a defence system. National defence is just a logical extension.
Yes, but it doesn't have to be nuclear weapons.
What do you expect them to use? Bows and arrows?